So what are the steps? Click on the start button. You know that where our start button is present? Yes. Click on the all apps. So then after that we have to click on the all apps. Next, click on the scratch. We have to choose the scratch and then we have to click on it. Scratch window will appear. So when the scratch window will appear, some of the components of scratch is there. So first we will discuss about the components of the scratch. So first component is stage. Stage is the area where the stories, games and animation come to life. So let me give a simple example. Suppose we are having some function in the school. Suppose like dance and songs and drama. We are having this kind in the function. We are performing this kind of activities, or we can perform these things. So when where we are performing, we perform on the stage. What is the stage? Stage is the blank area. Stage is the blank area where we are performing the dance, performing the songs, drama and all those things. So in computer, in the scratch programming, we are having stage. So in the stage also, that's why it's written stage is the area. So you can say that stage is the blank area where we can where the stories, games and animation comes to life. It consists of X and Y coordinate, which indicates the position of the sprite on the stage. So we are having the stage and we are having the positions on the stage. That is that position. By using the X and Y coordinate, we can give the position to the sprite. So let's move to the next part. What is sprite? So sprite. Each image in Scratch is called sprite, or we can say that all the object of the Scratch programming is called sprite. So what is object? Object means which have some length, breadth and occupy some area, that is known as your sprite, or that is known as your object. So what the sprite does? It performs action in the Scratch project. So who performs the action in the Scratch project? The sprite performs the action in the Scratch project. And what is the default sprite in the Scratch? Cat is the default sprite in the Scratch. So what is the meaning of default? Okay, default means when we install that application. Okay, when we install that application and we open, a cat is already present there, or a cat sprite or cat object is already present there. We don't have to add them by default, or automatically it's there. Next is your block palette. So what is block palette? Block palette is an area of the graphical user interface. So what is the graphical user interface? A visual way of interacting with computers. So how we are interacting with computers? Like icons, windows. In this way we can interacting with the computers between stage, sprite and script area. So what is block palette? We are having a space in between stage, sprite and script area. The categories of blocks are color coded and can be clicked to bring up a new set of blocks that can be dragged into the script area. So what is the blocks? We are having the different blocks, and each blocks having the different instructions. So let's see some of the blocks. Motion block. It has instructions to make the sprite move. Suppose I want to move my object or sprite to 10 steps forward. So I will give the instruction using the motion block. So motion block gives the instructions to make the sprite move. Next, pen block. It has instructions to provide the trail of the sprite. What is the meaning of trail? Trail means a line, a small line. of the sprite that change the color of the trail, and also we can change the color of the trail. And what is the sound block? It has the instruction to make the sprite speak. If you want to give any dialogue or any kind of voice to your sprite, then sound block is used to give them the instructions to speak, and we can also add music. So next we will see script. So script is the set of stepwise instructions to be given to the sprite to perform a particular task. Script is also called program. Each instruction is called a command. So let me give a simple example. So whenever we are doing a drama, for doing the drama we require a script, and according to the script we are having the dialogues. So here the dialogues are the stepwise instructions. Okay, we are having the script. The script is the stepwise instruction to be given to the sprite. So we are having the script to perform the drama, and each and every character. Here the characters are the sprite, and we are giving some the dialogues, or that is your instructions to perform the drama. So like this. So next is the script area. So script area is the place where the user writes the script. So what is the script area? Script area is the place where the user write for the sprite. So where the script area is a place where the user write the scripts for the sprite. He or she can create the script by dragging the instructions. We can drag the instructions from the different blocks or from the block palettes and dropping them stepwise one after another. So what is sprite list? Sprite list contains, here it's written that it displays the thumbnails of all the sprites in a project. So what is sprite list? Your sprite list contains all the sprite or all the sprite present in your Scratch programming. So next is a toolbar. A toolbar contains tools that are used to perform action on sprite. So toolbar contains the tools to perform the action on sprite, like cut, delete, copy, paste. These are the toolbars. So next we are having the cursor tools. Scratch programming provides us 4 cursor tools. So first one is duplicate. It will create a duplicate copy of the selected sprite. Delete, it delete the selected sprite. Grow, it will increase the size of the sprite. Shrink, it will decrease the size of the sprite. Next is stage mode. We can view our stage in the smaller view, and we can view in the large view. So we are having the 2 modes. First one is a small and large. Second one is your large. So next is just start and stop flags. So for starting a project or program, we have to give the sign of the flag. So what are those? The user needs to use green flag for starting the project and red flag for stopping the project. So next is your presentation mode. The presentation mode or view full screen mode button found at the top left corner of the stage. The user can view the presentation of the Scratch project in full screen mode. Sprite info pane, it contains all the details about the sprite. So sprite info pane can be accessed by clicking on the icon present on the top left corner of the sprite thumbnail. So what is the sprite info pane? So sprite info pane contains all the details or all the information about the selected sprite. It also contains few tools like circular arrow. If you are using the circular arrow, it will move to 360 degree, that means clockwise or anti-clockwise. Linear arrow, that means from left to right. And disable rotation means if you don't want any rotation, then you can disable it. So next we will see that new sprite button. So next part is new sprite button. That means if you don't like any sprite present in your Scratch programming and you want something new, so these are the things, these are the steps, or these are the ways we can use the different sprites. So first let's see. New sprite button are present at the bottom right corner of the stage. They are used to perform actions like creating a new sprite or importing and using the existing sprite. Suppose you don't like any existing sprites, then you want some new. So first, how to do? First one is choose sprite from library. So suppose, let me give you an example. What is a library, or how the library looks like? Your library looks like, that means the library is full of books. Okay, in computer, what is library? Suppose we are having the photo library, songs library, your videos library, and from that library, suppose we are choosing a photo or a sprite from image library. In the image library, what we are having, all different types of images are there, and we have to choose one from them. Second one is your paint new sprite. So what is, we know that we can paint also. We are having the paint application. We can paint our own sprite. Next, upload sprite from file. So upload sprite from file means, suppose you want a sprite from the internet also. You can go and download from that one and you can use it. Next is a new sprite from camera. So you can click a photo, you can click a photo and use that as your sprite. So today, up to this we have discussed. In the next class we will discuss the rest of the part. So thank you children, have a nice day, and stay at home and stay safe. Thank you children.